Oh, well, hello there. I didn't see you. I didn't see you over there. Welcome to Reading with Drew. I'm Drew, by the way, rocking the TD jersey. Okay, I'm really excited going to a Broncos game this year, so super happy about that. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a good day. Good morning here on Thursday, August 22nd, 2022. Just kidding, it's 24. Whoa, am I in 2022 still? Okay. Currently, today, we are on chapter 17. So, we are getting towards the end of the book. We're getting towards the end. There's still a few chapters left. But let us dig in on chapter 17 with DogBreath Victorious by Chad Henry. Almost forgot to add that in there. That's very important, yes. Okay, here we go. Coming up next, we've got the last group, of the evening. A totally rad and way cool new band, the Angry Housewives. We've got Brillo on the keyboards, Charmin on the percussion, check out 2000 Flushes on guitar, and Numbs It with the lead vocals. Lude stood center stage, peering out into the rowdy, angry crowd. Phoebe, Ziggy, and I were back of the stage. Ziggy was slumped on a packing crate while I tried wrapping his wrists with an ace bandage from the club's first aid kit. Phoebe, a weird, wonky vision in her blue prom dress, rubbed Ziggy's bony shoulders. The Angry Housewives, Lude repeated from the front of the stage. I looked over. 4 girls carrying their instruments walked cautiously past us and up the black steps to the stage. From where we sat in the dim light, we couldn't make them out too well. They all had wild, tangled hair, very heavy makeup, and a truly amazing assortment of clothing. Do I look as stupid as I feel? I heard the BBW one say as she carried her electric keyboard past. No, but I do, said another one dressed in a heavy-duty black plastic garbage sack covered with Mr. Yuck stickers and carrying an electric guitar. This sure helps, said a third, taking a long swig out of a bottle of something. She was wearing a tight, short leopard print dress, high-heeled boots, dark red lipstick smeared around her mouth, and a necklace made out of baby doll heads and teething rings. She seemed to be carrying a large sack of groceries in her free arm. She smashed, said the first one. Just leave her alone. She'll be all right, said the fourth, who had a roll of toilet paper sitting on top of her head with her long, tawny ponytail sticking out through the top. Ziggy looked at Phoebe and me. Well, the consolation prize is that chick band there can't help but be way worse than we are. No way could anyone possibly be worse than we were, I said. Lude came back to the rear of the stage and hissed at the first girl. All right, you girls ready? Let's go. The girl with the wine bottle lurched, staggered, and nearly went back down the stairs. Come on, let's go, Lude repeated. A few scattered boos erupted from the restless crowd. Several people filed out the front door, bored. Lude trotted. BBW says for big, beautiful women, by the way, at the bottom. Over to the guitar player and hissed, Come on, gals, let's get this turkey in the oven. Lude went up to the microphone once more and announced, Okay, I think they're just about ready. Once again, let's give a big, fat, dark club welcome to Angry Housewives. The guitarist turned to the drummer and counted off, a little slurrishly. 3, 2, 1, 0. The band started to play clunk, ka-thunk. They sounded terrible. The guitar chords were basic and raw. The drumming wasn't much better. The electric keyboard sounded like a cheap toy, which in fact it was. The lead singer just stood there, swigging off her wine bottle. The crowd started to boo loudly. Boo! Get them off the stage! There was a clatter and a clunk. A crumpled soda can thrown from the crowd skittered across the stage. The lead singer spun around, grabbed the mic, and hollered at the crowd. All right, you little babies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Their band cranked into a very basic, throbbing three-chord power groove. The singer, the one Lude had said was called Numsit, clung onto the microphone, lurching a little, trying to get her balance. She sang kind of hesitantly. Where do you think you're going? Get back in here, you toadstool. You gotta eat your breakfast before you go to high school. She picked up some steam. Her voice began to swoop and soar, going from way deep, down deep in the alto sub-basement. Sub-basement. Way up to a soprano that almost only dogs and bats could hear. You think I am your slave? You think I am your servant? I fix your favorite cereal, but you do not deserve it. Okay, sorry, that was horrible. At this point, Numsit snatched the microphone out of the stand and started lurching toward the edge of the stage. The rest of the band was really cranking out this post-industrial power rock that was raw and throbbing and made you want to jump up and celebrate life in all its pulsating squalor. Ziggy and Phoebe and I sat transfixed in wonderment, staring at this awesome group from our backstage vantage. The singer lurched down front. Eat your cornflakes, Mommy will get mad. Eat your fucking cornflakes, I'll go get your dad. Ziggy looked at me in disbelief. Eat your cornflakes? Give me a break. And now some Numsit had begun to hit her stride, was really on a roll, really unstoppable, really one with her material. Kind of a mad woman on a tear who forgot to take her lithium. You better eat your cornflakes. I'm losing patience, honey. You better eat your cornflakes. The stuff that costs a lot of money. Don't leave them in the bowl now. Don't get soggy for gosh sake. For the last time I'm telling you, eat your fucking cornflakes. Eat your fucking cornflakes. Do what mommy tells you. Wow, or mommy will get mad. Eat your fucking cornflakes, or I'll go get your dad. Numsit ran over to the side of the stage and grabbed a great big open box of cornflakes out of the grocery bag. She started ranting and raving at the audience. If you're late for school, I'm gonna write you an excuse. And grabbed a huge handful of cornflakes and tossed them into the crowd, hurling the stuff over the heads of the surging, cheering crowd. With every new handful of cornflakes that went flying through the air, cheers and roars and howls went up from the crowd. The kids in the mosh pit were jumping up and down like human pogo sticks, waving their hands in the air and reaching up for the singer like she was the Pope or Celine Dion or something. It was kind of scary. The singer ran back and forth across the front of the stage, hurling cornflakes, shrieking, chew every bite 36 damn times. Grind 'em or you're grounded. Eat 'em or wear 'em. Numsit lobbed the empty cereal box out into the crowd. She reached back behind her into the grocery bag and came up with a carton of milk. She ripped it open with her long claw-like nails. She held it high over the heads of the people in the mosh pit, waving the carton back and forth in the air. The other women in the band were chanting over the clanging, pounding music. Eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em. The singer tipped the milk carton to her lips, took a deep gulp of milk, then grabbed the carton by the bottom and started whipping the carton back and forth, spraying the entire carton of milk in a white like stars at night cascade over the heads of the ecstatic crowd. Eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em, eat 'em. The crowd chanted along with the band. On the last giant reverberating crash chord of music, the singer screamed out one last, eat 'em! And then stood there, frozen, hypnotized. The crowd erupted in a screaming, roaring frenzy, jumping up and down, rushing the stage, trying to climb up to get at the singer and her band. Lude ran out on stage. A couple of bouncers followed close behind, growling and threatening the wild crowd to keep them from crushing the stage. Lude grabbed the microphone, his tall green mohawk waving like cornstalks in a summer squall. He took a deep breath, opened an envelope, read it, and hollered into the microphone. Shut up down there, quiet, I said, shut up. The judges have made their decision. The crowd subsided somewhat. Lude held up the paper. First runner-up, Beta Tomboy Sundown. Second runner-up, Swollen Monkeys. Third runner-up, Paper Cuts. And the winner is, drum roll, cymbal crash, The Angry Housewives! See you all here next week for the big $4,000 payoff! The crowd shrieked like 40,000 non-whistles in the third circle of hell. Numsit collapsed to the floor in a dead faint. Ziggy turned to and gave me and Phoebe a look of the purest, deepest disgust. And I said they were going to be the worst than us. Boy, am I lame or what? They were wonderful, breathed Phoebe. Just then, a dude from whom I would be forced by my extreme integrity to describe as handsome approached us, smiling. He had these white teeth and an expensive leather jacket and looked like he was somebody. He had a press pass on his jacket. He flipped open his wallet to display ID.
Hi guys, Jason Haley, music critic from Spin Magazine. He looked at Phoebe. You were great tonight. Didn't catch your name.
Me? Said Phoebe.
Yes, you.
Phoebe?
Just Phoebe? Like Jewel or something?
No, Fortier. Phoebe Fortier, she whispered.
Fabulous, said Jason Haley. Hey, I'm out front in New York scouting new talent. Say, Phoebe, do you by any chance need a ride somewhere?
Actually, I do, said Ziggy. There's no room in Veronica. Actually, then I guess I do, said Phoebe cautiously.
Great, said Jason Haley, taking Phoebe by the arm. Come on, we've got lots to talk about.
And they walked away. Phoebe looked back at me with a very solemn face. And out front, the crowd continued to grow wilder and wilder, throwing chairs, screeching, laughing, cheering, and going generally mad. Right then and there was like the third worst moment of my entire life up until that point. DogBreath was a loser. Not even a runner-up. Looked like I was going to have to follow in my dad's footsteps.
Oh, don't say that, Timmy.
Oh, rough. So, there you have it. That was chapter 17 with the Angry Housewives rocking it. And they killed it. Stage presence, I think, was probably the main factor. Because I highly doubt that they were good musically. But hey, and then Phoebe got taken away by some bigwig guy. So that's cool. Good for her. So, there you have it. That was chapter 17. Yeah. We'll find out what happens to the ending of the book, because I think that maybe the Housewives might jam one more time, but I'm pretty sure DogBreath got kicked out of the contest. They didn't get chosen, so I wonder how the book's gonna wrap up and everything. So find out next time on Reading with Drew. Yeah, that's what this is called. Power level 5,000. Okay. So yeah, have a good day. Don't forget to practice your jamming. So, and make sure you leave your dogs at home when you go do your show too. All right. See ya. I just gotta have that in there in a little bit. Ooh.